Hey folks, this is Focus here. Welcome to my living room and live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I tried to go to air at 9 o'clock. Something wasn't right. The volume was up on the playback, so I was hearing what was going live to air in my head. I had to stop it. Had the audio device turned off. We tried take number 2, didn't work, and this is take number 3. It's just the way this fucking year has gone, folks. It's just a lot of trial and error, and I'm still sticking with it. So all this is new to me. All this, multi-streaming is a new territory for me, and I have a 20-year background in live television, so I'm just incorporating this into a new medium and entertainment for you to watch on a Friday frigid night here in the beaches in Toronto. So thank you for tuning in, and I got my buddy Dr. Claw working the bells and whistles here. And yes, I do know Dr. Claw, actually. His son or his grandson went to school with me in Toronto here, so I have to fish out the name. But that's facts, folks. I do know celebrities like that. So today is Bandcamp Friday. And since the lockdown of last year, Bandcamp has been graciously waiving their 15% fees every first Friday of the month, allowing artists like myself to get all the revenue. So we've kind of missed out on touring and getting 100% of the money without any streaming middlemen. So if you feel generous to buy an album, hit up your favorite local artist of musical talent and give them a shout. So you can buy my album that just came out last month called AM Grinding, and it has 7 awesome tracks to move your feet to in these cold and dreary times. So, and also if you'd like to donate, there's a PayPal link on this site. Hit me up, I'm just a poor man having a beer here. And I actually haven't had a beer since Dr. Claw and I had a few just before New Year's. And I decided, I'm not going to drink all year. And I fucked up a couple of times going to air, so I just decided to have the beer, and now I feel great. So don't knock the alcohol, folks. Sometimes there's some good things about it, and it's all about balance, really. I think it's all about keeping everything in line. And how are you doing at home, This has been some shitty times, some tough times, and just trying to bring you a little entertainment here on a Friday night, and hopefully you enjoy this presentation of rap music in your living room or wherever you might be right now. And so stay focused, cuddle up, grab some hot chocolate, and listen. I'm going to play you some music here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. This is Focus here. Dr. Claw, the man. All right, Morgan. We'll be right back. See you in the back room. DJ man, cue up that music, please. Okay, yes. Now we're here. I got my buddy Alien here, and we're here to entertain you, the viewer. This is from my album, The Bad Meat LP, which I released in 2017 and was lucky enough to tour all over Canada with. Yes. Here we go. Check 1 2.
Mobilize the mobs of democracy. Even if he's innocent, the masses will determine if he's free. Days, years of acclamations, actors playing politicians' accusations. Star scream jet fighters in the scene, terrorize and fleet as the innocent bleed. I feed in portions, the profit for your scene, edit the footage and I turn up the screams. Prisons for profit, pipelines locked it, Trans-Pacific, partnership toxic. Cancerous cosmetic products, no cures and too much profit. Just ask your doctor about all your medicated solvents and he'll hook you up with some Oxycontin lozenges. Stuck on the prescription pill, bro, getting high as fuck with Anti-M and Toto. Well, the Lion Man and Scarecrow filling up all of Dorothy's holes. And the Scarecrow on the Emerald City floor tripping on acid. Get to the wizard's door, measured my skills by the sheer side of the mountain. Mandated, vaccinated, stressed into microchip implanted. Ash to ash, dust to dust, burn it down, 'cause you don't give a fuck. Ash to ash, dust to dust, burn it down, 'cause you don't give a fuck. Storm, listen to the storm. The earth has been warned. Listen to the storm. Another life been born. The earth has been warned. Storm, listen to the storm. Storm, listen to the storm. The earth has been warned. Listen to the storm. Another life been born. The earth has been warned. Storm, listen to the storm. Yeah. So, yeah, welcome. Welcome to my apartment in the beaches. Been here roughly about a year. Things just started getting comfortable and then a fucking pandemic came along. Here we go. Wind comes through, variants changing, surge in my vein, and I'm tearing down cages, emerge through the pain, knowledge, patience, persistent, perceive, pleasant, matrix. Pleasantly resist the hate of personified reflex. Peasants rising, meet meditations. Weightless loss of satellite studio stations. Sound self-soul, deceive sequence. Tweaked amplified electric static between us. Fiends screaming, enfeebling dreams. Focus on freedom, fed and mind-bending machines. Battling doubt and preaching profitable schemes. Relying on elections and tarnishing the peace. Bad meat. Bad meat, making money off disease. Survival of the fittest is how they divide us the weak. Rape is just a tool, just to feed. Faking feelings, violating your sleep. Ferociously fighting to have my own beliefs. Research and philosophy, fracking the beans. Fragging orangutans, throwing their feces and backing around on to keep on proceeding. Little doubt, ridicule with self-help. Did it all for the self-wealth. And the dreams, no longer left on the shelf. Storm, listen to the storm. The earth has been warned. Listen to the storm. Another life been born. The earth has been warned. Storm, listen to the storm. Cheers. All right. Just gonna get Ryan to go to a still here. If you can go to a still, Dr. Claw. Tax currency, the tools of the old. Relax, proceed to the nearest threshold. Fracked and slap the human race as a whole. The soul's to keep up with the Jones. World water wells, well poison in your home. Scientists label terrorists by the throne. Rivers, streams, treaties all void. Fluoride, paranoid, bottled in coin. Bad meat, going balls deep. Interrupt your speech and disturbing the peace. A piece of sheets, the luck stuffed in the streets, stuck in stupid supreme course of the meek. The iron sheik, the stronghold to defeat. I keeping up to date with the freak of the week. I paid handsomely, courts ignored, perceived the CEO foes, rat race for no cheese. A drop another beat, freedom fighters locked deceased and had the credits displayed overseas. Women's history removed from 50 piece. Mark and Marie turn over for the seeds and are thirsty for the greed quantified by the need. Warrantless rage just to keep up with the peace. Police brutality and abused authority, and I reach the peak to face the concrete. You're saving nothing when you're begging on your knees. Run, retreat, it's the face of defeat. Getting beat while you bumping in your Jeep. Focus fighting freedom every night of the week. Non-responsive mode? Well, who's responsible? I heard Nestle holding old H2O. Well, it's time to murder some CEOs. So this song is like kind of like my Euro tour memories, all embodied into one sound. And Dr. Claw, aka Rymo, and I were touring around Europe, and we got lost in Austria, just driving through the mountains. And yeah, this song reminds me of good fun times like that. Grind so much, find the crystals when I shine. You must have missed me, Malaysian Airlines. The news is clueless, trendsetter for the time. I feel like an Asian being led into the mines, enslaved and caged, laying tracks in the mind. Mime out the mic, throwing signs to the blind. I'm coming back to haunt you, I'm the ghost of these lies. Provoke the roach, stagecoach full of pride. Carcinogenic rhymes left frozen in time. A stifling advice from frightened cocaine eyes. A rose on polite, summer solstice night. Heading out of Venice on a red-eye flight. Set it in motion, sacrifice focus, paying for the knowledge, paying for exposures. Ariel Ebola, smoking that doja, whispers in the wind, and David caressed soldier. I barely slept. Met at Red Lobster, Joe Flaherty said there were imposters. Intelligence testing to realize it. I run around naked with a bulletproof vest. Parliament lawn, a smoking that cron. Politically incorrect to piss you off. My sole interest is a sabotage, this mirage, living like a boss, berserk, ta-da! And I paint a billion Van Goghs on a bra. I dropping bombs like I was Von Braun. Me, Patrick, SpongeBob, and your mom on an all-expensive paid trip to Bikini Bottom. What's the dom? Yeah, to me this song is more about, you know, the process, the what drives you to keep performing, to share your art and your musical talents with people. You know, it's like what. And, you know, it's like, those are the good memories, you know, when you just, from A to B. So cheers, everybody. We're going to get through this. It's tough times. It's all good. Just picture your future memories. Those future good times. It's all a state of mind. All right. Thank you. Welcome to my apartment in the beaches here. This is focused. Little Friday night music for you. If you like what you hear, I got these albums for sale on Bandcamp. And you can buy them today, Bandcamp Friday. Just saying. There's a little donate button too, if you like them. Lack of vision, asking for permission, tough decisions, mind wanders into prison, perplexed requisition, request to submission, missionary tactics, brainwash natives to Christians. Now all bodies born lead to Rome, and your birth certificate has found its way home. The double identity, iron fist remedy, been in business for 16 centuries, maritime law merged to become one. Birth, change of the sons, the slave changed forms and the double the worth. Education plays on the spellbound words. So preach freedom and act brave. The prone to violence, low vibrational states. The courts to commerce, the commandeer for slaves. The English language and the human traffic trade. Your mind is in a fumble. Your mind is in a stumble. I've been lost for days, years, months, weeks. Passed out on the beach, got tased by police. Get a job to keep moving your feet. Ain't no time for sleep and competitive needs. Dazed in the maze and the kings and the queens. Crush the castle, swing for the feet. Feeding those in need, and the spikes is to a concrete. Bounce away from space to marine as we breathe the air of administrative freeze. Legislative actions, doctrinated speech, war on the words and the battle of belief. Absent-minded the vets, the private detention. Centralize the state into re-education. Your mind is in a fumble. Your mind is in a stumble. We've been lost. Sun rays, ocean breeze, Phoenician dreams and the cognitive beings. Manifest the dream right out of our dreams. Wholehearted beings, hieroglyphic teachings, pyramid preaching, medicated tweaking, reacted to mind and the vegetated seeking, altered the mind state medications. Knowledge locked in the Vatican basement. The soul's been sold, measured in gold, incorporated since you were 1 year old. Your mind is in a stumble. Your mind is in a stumble. We've been lost for so long. We've been lost for so long. We've been lost for so long. We've been lost.
I can think about whatever I want to think about.
Don't think too loud because the machine is listening.
All right, that was called Educate. You can check that out.
What do we have for him, Bob?
Album for sale. Cool cat, sit back, relax, study. Your ancestors listen to the past. Cool cat, sit back, relax, study. Your ancestors listen to the past. I'm an OG, tell me something to achieve. And all you're spreading is disbelief, and it's weak. Week after week, still working on the cheese. Mice among men, start planting some deeds. Johnny Appleseed, skeet sewing on your cheek. Never have a beg, borrow, sing, or to a thief. Grinding in my sleep, jump over the sheep. Bo Peep just a skis in, she's nothing to me. The creep among freaks, bad meat in the machine. I'm rising to the bleak break wind in the sheets. I'm that Dutch oven, fun loving mustache for dusting while you're looking for love. With Willy Wonka, Grumpy Munchkins, the Helen Keller dancer, Chesterfield Wrangler, John Gameshi Strangler, modern day manager, getting manicures with amateur panhandlers, and I'm wandering hammered. Haggling city councilors are slapped into dimensions. His sentences with sentence, dust, liquid vapor, deleted in dimensions. Liquor lips, patrons with no explanation. Virtual box blocking, dwelling in your basement. Shh. Wait till the weakness kicks in. Aggravations build up from the radio waves in the satellite stations. Oh, like a big pulsing vein in Arnold's head. He got caught cheating with that maid. Had a ugly kid. Cool cat, sit back, relax, study your ancestors, listen to the past. Cool cat, sit back, relax, study your ancestors, listen to the past. I go way back, hieroglyphics. Take a snapshot and I'm taking a picture. Just picture your mind in the Renaissance mission. It's 16 by 9, that's when I'm listening. The monkeys dance around and watch the monolithic talk. As you stare, stop at the idiot box. So that was Cool Cats, featuring my buddy Alien. Did a music video in Montreal. Check it out on the YouTube on this channel. Not right now because you're watching right now. Maybe later. You know, catch up on all my other things. Focused. And this is a song I call Disposable Youth.
Disposable Youth.
They see 40,000 ads a year. By the time kids are in the 4th grade, they can recognize 400 brand names.
Celebrity sedation and internet cessation successfully slated in the cognitive enslavement. Censored information for your consideration. Skewed truth debated and divided into cages. Transfix the nation into fear, greed, and hatred. Prescriptions equipping emotions, making all the papers. Fragrance for the vagrant, fragrant flavor, faking vagrants. Embracement all the blame on all your local stations. The CI created in the war mind of slavery. The pill for the lazy and a pill for the crazy. Chemtrails on the daily and the pills that make you hazy. So medicate that problem. Big Farm starts alarming and arming your brain with DSM fucking garbage. Comfortably numbing emotions, blocking all the problems. Drastic tactics and dramatic geriatrics. Distraction bandits while commercializing habits.
Kids are a market that are easily controllable. And I think that when we talk about the soft war, what's so insidious about this war is the way in which the new technologies have come together with these over-the-top advertising campaigns that are not only abusive, but they infantilize young people. I mean, they lead them to believe that the only obligation that they have as citizens is to consume. What really matters is harnessing the market so that you can basically increase profit.
Shortwave voltage penetrate with pulses, gradient, nerve cell, prefrontal cortex, psychotropic doses, suicidal vortex, cranium exploring with allures of endorphins, illusions of grandeur, followed by emotions, portions of profit, looking for endorsements, overkill proportions, overmill proportions, millions of deaths still to be recorded. Tasteless in Seattle with the toothless eating apples. Puppet masters prescribing Oxycontin, Prozac, Valium. Just ask your doctor to evaluate the values. Passion into plastic and addicted to the static. Triggered off for the electric plasmic havoc. Addicted to the ad hoc. Too much clutter in your attic. Disposable youth. All right. Here we are. Thanks for joining me, folks. This is Focus here, live from my living room, or my back room, live from my apartment.
To the harshest elements of a growing youth crime control complex that operates through the logic of punishment, surveillance, and control. The imprint can be traced in the increasingly popular practice of organizing schools through
Hope this is
disciplinary
coming through
practices that subject
the airwaves.
to constant surveillance through high-tech
Sounds good.
security devices, while imposing on them harsh and often
Thanks for tuning in,
thoughtless
folks.
zero-tolerance policies that closely resemble measures used currently by the criminal justice system.
So, for those of you who don't know, the name's Focused, and I've been doing this for about 20 years. Producing music for about 20 years. Been a solo rapper for 10 years now, and I really enjoy it. It's helped me growing as a person. It's made me a better person, and just a more understanding of what's around me and what I'm connected to. And I'm very thankful for the music and everybody else that came before me who influenced me with music. And one buddy in particular, Ben Stortini, aka Poetical, aka Danny Stone, the man himself. There's albums back here, it goes back to my past here. So we got Born, which is right here, right there. That's from 20 years ago, 2000. There's Silent Music, 2002. And the album I first appeared on, Kiss 'Em, 2008. My album, Free to Choose, 2012. And this album, Bad Meat LP, 2017.
These young people inhabit a new and more unsettling scene of suffering, a dead zone of the imagination, which constitutes a site of terminal exclusion, one that reveals not only the vast and destabilizing inequalities in neoliberal economic landscapes, but also pretends a future that has no purchase on the hope that characterizes a vibrant democracy. Politics and power are now on the side of lawlessness, as is obvious in the endless violations of civil liberties, freedom of speech, and most constitutional rights, mostly done, of course, in the name of national security.
Disposable youth. Disposable youth. Disposable youth. Hey folks, this is Focus here, performing live my apartment on the beaches.
Many of these students are funneled into what has been called the school-to-prison pipeline. So what's clear here is that the ongoing hard war, this war against youth in which we no longer see them as a social investment, but see them as a threat, and hence increasingly criminalize a whole range of behaviors by them, took on a particularly vengeful and vindictive register.
Pick up the phone, I would love to hear your voice. Quick memories flood my mind, make me rejoice. It's been a while and I apologize for not being in touch. Time races by, I didn't mean to rush. I heard you had a kid and that's wonderful news. Just to hear your point of view would cure anybody's blues. It's so easy to get lost on this merry-go-round. There's no time for family, that's what's breaking us down. I heard your sense, you're screaming for relief, and it's time to tackle dirty work and roll up our sleeves. I need more compassion, need more relaxing, slow down the money chasing that's got me taxing. No text message, I wanna hear you laugh about the times we almost burned the whole stash. Trying to find some grind on my mind. I'm missing my friends and I'm feeling sublime.
In some cases, schools now, their discipline problems, Paul, were directly handled by police departments. I think that where they become insane is you have kids' lives being wrecked. The issue is not about feeling bad. The issue is about becoming aware of what in fact is going on, so that you can expand and heighten and energize. Hey, look, we don't have to put up with this. You know, there's something else. So, I mean, the metaphor of slitting the wrist doesn't make any sense to me, except if you want to believe that the only way to live in this world is to accept the death wish that it imposes on people and to become complicitous with it.
So I wrote this song about 6 years ago. A childhood friend passed away. I forgive you, and I know about them issues. Let's talk about it. We're just blood and tissue. Reach each other, teach out, touch a brother. Tell your sister you miss her, your mother that you love her. There's no reason. This is every day of the season. Big shout out to all the dads giving us a reason. A grown man has stepped up and helped the young lad. Give the youth a chance and put it right in their hands. Give the youth a chance and put it right in their hands. Give the youth a chance and put it right in their hands. Give the youth a chance and put it in their hands, 'cause I was only 17. I was only 17. I was only 17. Couldn't tell me goddamn thing. Like I said, I wrote this song about a childhood friend who passed away. It was probably today, or I'd have to look at my notes, but it was probably exactly 6 years to
Young
today.
people not only need to be written into
And,
democracy, they actually need to reinvent it. I mean, they have to resist. The only realist opposition is to do what appears impossible within the system. This is how the impossible becomes possible. How can I focus and bring the energies that I have to bear in a way that I think might make a difference? If I can make a difference, I can get out of it. You know, sometimes it's hard, it's lonely, but I think it's better to live standing up than on your knees.
Oh, lots of memories are flooding back. It's been a tough year. Never will I quit. Even if I slip, stay focused. Never giving in. Journey down the rabbit hole, urgency unknown, a feeling deep inside, controlling your soul. Mind blowing, seeds sown, and only untainted seeds locked up in the North Pole. I came out of mind control with my soul, talents utilized and honed. Grown man in the zone, no remorse for this course slung out. Wild horse, Italian Alps, 911 Porsche, never will I quit. Even if I slip, stay focused. Never giving in. Ruin my environment, label me a terrorist. Stay focused. Never giving in. Never will they admit they created this world. Fear tactics. View the environment with a different approach. Encroach on the roach, read it up, light another brow, blaze another pound of the hocus pocus. Me and my posse floated on a mushroom boat. Over provokers and lady day elopers. Even the Pope who's wearing penny loafers. Smoking mirror driven by tears and fears. Manufactured tear political careers. Debris and shrapnel, crisis actors. Militarized police, benefactors. Fractions of views, captivate amuse. Just to keep you amused. Never will I quit. Even if I slip, stay focused. Never giving in. Bad meat, went down the wrong street. Ran me a marathon and blew off my feet. Fake friends, fleet when you bleed. The cognitive dissidents struggle to believe, but hey, we all make mistakes. Open up your brain if you want to be brave. Adapt to pay, slave luxury. The human race possessed. Never will I quit. Even if I slip, stay focused. Never giving in. Ruin my environment, Label me a terrorist. Stay focused. Never giving in. Never will they admit they created this world. Fear tactics. Law and order on a one-day employer. Imaginary lines just keep me in order. Drone patrolling the welly enclosure. Passport border got me at the border. Digitally printed got me in the system. Lure me with my likes and subscriptions. Fluoride in your vision, crippling your system. Third eye covering your vision. There's no submission when Big Brother's the witness. Stay focused. Never giving in. Yeah, you can check that music video too. We shot in Seattle. My buddy Paul Nelson. It's first time ever shooting a music video, and he crushed it. So, yeah, Ryan, there's no lower third for this song. It's called Open Eye, but I'm gonna try it out. Here we go. 15 years been in hibernation. Wake and bake, got hot with the whole nation. It's now safe to fly your family on a Disney vacation. The terrace vacated. Covered it up like child molestation. Vatican priest placement. Cat-haired mirror and statement. Murders caught paid vacations. The bank bailout repayment. The globalized disaster. Human trafficker. Slave labor ambassador. Trying to be not brainwashed by these idealists. Label me a conspiracy theorist. Cream dreams, breathing in screams. Pyramid screams, believing everything they preach. So gracious to be living in this high interest payment in the world of so much ignorance and hatred. Globalized enslavement. A third world to get our piece of our arrangement. So happy to be living in this world of high interest payments. Globalized enslavement. To get all our affordable arrangements. Yeah. And I open up my eyes to see the world around me. And I open up my mind to the language that surrounds me. Open up my eyes to see the world around me. And I open up my mind to the language that surrounds me. Bruce Willis said it was a controlled demolition. Numerous cancerous paid witnesses. In the middle of the night, Sam Jackson losing all the fight. Every witness in sight. But the only thing you lost was your rights. Modern eyes revealed the devil times. Revealed scorch. Presence of our times. Earth scorched, no evidence left to file. Living in a disaster, catastrophe, and all these Hollywood movies made a believer out of me. Oh my gosh, Wally B, what happened to Building 7? Living in a catastrophe action scene. So pack up your rights, your conscience. Lyrics be set for a state of nonsense. It's order out of chaos. And I've opened up my mind to see the world around me. I've opened up my mind to the language that surrounds me. Open up my eyes to see the world around me. And I'll open up my mind to the language that surrounds me. Lobbyists paid back billions to hold back alternative energy solutions. Public amusement, part of this manipulated movement. Shades of character, cascades of time. The monumental skyscrapers that make up our minds. Speak to you about horrible crimes. And that's why the politicians speak to you at prime time. Gotta shout out my buddy Narani who sang on that song and educate. So if you like that, check the albums out on Bandcamp Friday. This is a song I call Gamma Ray. Thanks for watching. One-way ticket on an astral plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. One-way ticket on an astral plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. Never stop believing, never stop achieving. In my mind I will and conceive it. My mouth I use as a weapon. AK-47, the truth I've selected. The root of the proof has been served and neglected. Turved to the served and the tether to the harassment. The use of the vestment of victimless crimes and the Saturn apparatus of my mind. Use the earth as a trash bin. Bruises and brains collected as a sin. Fueled progressions in my mind in a succession. State of mind, state of line. Take me away, take me away. One-way ticket on the astral plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. One-way ticket on an astral plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. Yeah. Objects floating in space. Hubble's bubbles been replaced. Convex convolutions. Contours, concours of illusions. I seen it through the prisons, plain sight, right through the prism. Turning shapes into visions, my water's in my mind and my mind's on a mission. Since the beginning of time, precious metals on a minute man's mind. Prosperous nation prevails on a minute clock, on the minute watch. Wrap to keep the coil. Wrap for the aluminum foil. Till the victor goes to spoil. I surprise you like Susan Boyle. One-way ticket on an astral plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. One-way ticket on an astral plane. I'll close my eyes on a gamma ray. Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is Focus. I got Dr. Claw, aka Ryan Morgan, with me tonight, the greatest. And I'd like to thank so many people who helped me out with this album too. Bad Meat LP, Roger Angus, Narani, Anthony Regan. The list goes on and on. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to come back to the living room and talk to you a little more. So thanks for listening to the Bad Meat LP, and thanks for watching. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. A little fist bump to Dr. Claw here for holding it down. And I just went back in time there to all the shows I got to do all over Canada, and all the amazing musicians I got to meet all over this country. And a year ago, I got to go to Seattle and Portland and meet some amazing artists and do some shows there. And while we were there, we got to shoot a music video for Stay Focused as well. And little did we know that the last day that we were there was the very first case of the coronavirus in the States, and had no idea the impact that this would cause the whole world. And holy shit. So here we are. We're still in lockdown, and we're still making music. So thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I have a brand new album, AM Grinding. So you can buy it at Bandcamp. I think there's a couple hours left in Bandcamp Fridays. If you know any other artists, buy some music, help us out. So from that brand new album, I'm going to perform The Papers, which I had a music video released a couple of weeks ago. And check it out on this channel. It's pretty cool. It's got my buddy Ali in with us. And so we're going to wrap this up tonight. I'm going to play one more song for you, and I'm going to come back here and call it a night. So thanks for tuning in and being patient. Stay focused. So, yeah. You got that song loaded up there, Dr. Claw? All right, he works pretty good with one hand and a claw. Yeah, here we go. It's The Papers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Woo! Yeah. Here we go. Aspartame, disaster brain. JC, take the wheel. I got this man. Frozen funds flashed out of the treasury. Billions disappear and never to be seen. It's best that you don't know about their business. Wiping out witness. Clinton's approving triggers. Run drugs Atlanta. Endorse the prison systems. Promoting the crime and the youth of rap music. Ferocious felines fighting for the top breed. Bred in circus to validate the needs. Slaughter in 3D in the VR scenes. Fake news. Now you're questioning what you believe. Base swap, edit political speeches, criminal thinkers and half-past the leaders. Dig up the dirt and focus on your weakness. Criminal money, watch the legit business. The papers, roll it up vapors. Smoke in the sky, pass you later. The papers, roll it up vapors. Smoke in the sky, pass you later. Alligator in a file. Crocodile. Cheers, everybody. Here we go. Plastered posters, naked exposers, sexpose with Obama and Oprah. Haven't been laid in the last decade, just give me a sex bot that cooks and she cleans. Panama papers listing politicians, kill reporters and leaving no witness. Suicide note, hanging rope choked, coked out leaders about to be exposed. Cat out the bag, been hiding for days. Julian Assange sold out to the feds. Assassinate the mind, procrastinating terror. Impress everyone, squeaky clean, no errors. Clean up the past, sweep it under the rug. Governments, documents, terrorist guns. Look up the facts and now you're an expert. Verbal virus of globalized pressure. Twitter attack, just asking for the answers. To follow the cash and you'll find the disasters. Crumbling politicians, ultimate distractions. Conjure up the public into taking war action. William Randolph Hearst made of stories to glorify his own newspaper and his war glory. Yeah. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. Alligator in a fire, crocodile. Penetrate the system, perceive but don't listen. Wishes for the truth, achieving new victims. Visions believed, tweaking, twin peak into pinpoint speeches. That copy, delete them. Emotions invest in headline deceiving. Hard drives lost, destroying past written. Book burning and deleting all opinions. Burn the museums and the artifacts within them. Alexandria, Baghdad, let's blow up all the historical artifacts. Oklahoma City in the building 7, ashes all up into yesterday's questions. Rewrite the history in the digital form, making changes in the public inform. Handing all over control like a Shaq free throw. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. Alligator in a fire, crocodile. I'm gonna see you in the living room. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in and putting up those 2 false starts, but you hung in there. I hope you did. I hope you stayed with us. And thanks for tuning in. So this is Focus here, Dr. Claw. We're bringing you live entertainment, live music still. We're doing the best we can, folks. We can't tour, so this is what we're doing. So if you like what you saw, buy my album, on the Bandcamp. And there's a little donation button also, too, if you like. So, let's keep this thing going. Let's keep music going. And thank you so much for tuning in. This is Focus here. Stay focused. Good night.